Well, before we begin, I would like to acknowledge that we are on the traditional unceded territory of the Stalo Nation and the Stalo tribes. And I am, and I think we are grateful for the stewardship of these lands since time immemorial. And so I acknowledge the elders of the past, present, and future of the Stalo Nation. I do that because that's what we should be doing when we do these meetings, but I do that also because some of our biggest partners in addressing issues around homelessness and any kind of social issues are actually the Indigenous organizations in town and many of the Stalo communities. So I'm very grateful for their relationships and partnerships. What I want to do right now is just give a little bit of background to the homelessness circumstances that we find ourselves in the city of Chilliwack. I've done this before at other presentations, so if you've seen this, it might be some familiar information. If not, then hopefully it's some new information. And so I'll just present some information up here and kind of explain it as we go through. So homelessness is obviously an issue that's at the forefront of many people's minds in Chilliwack. It doesn't come from nowhere. It comes from somewhere. There's reasons why we have the homelessness crisis that we're in, and a lot of it is related to the housing crisis that we find ourselves in. So we have a near 0% vacancy rate in Chilliwack. The last official number I saw was 1.5%, but I think that was based off of old numbers. Any kind of anecdotal information that I get from landlords or from tenants is that they receive 20 to 30 applications for one particular unit, and that seems to be the par across the board. We have a lack of market rental inventory development over several years, although that's beginning to change. It's starting to try and catch up with the demand. We have a city that's over 90,000 people now. That wasn't that way 5-10 years ago. So that's that third point, growing city population. Rental homes are being purchased as primary residences, which of course is absolutely fine. People that move out from further west looking for more affordable housing in order to purchase, they're coming to Chilliwack, where it's more affordable than downtown Vancouver and Vancouver. And so what were rental houses are now being purchased as primary residences. And so those people now need to find somewhere to rent, and without enough rental units being made available and the prices of those rental units going up, there are folks that are just finding nowhere to find a place to live. In fact, I just had a meeting yesterday with a landlord that we're working with through our program.